everybody, welcome to the gallery. Thank you for joining me today. I am going to be doing a WIP and chat. This is the canvas that I'm going to be working on. It is the owl with his beret on for the fall. I'm working on it for Diamond Grandma's Fall Y'all 23. So I thought I'd get this out, and we're going to be doing a WIP and chat. It's a special WIP and chat. As I mentioned in my completion video, I'm going to be doing Would You Rather tag questions, and at the end of the video I'm going to tag a few people to do the questions with me if they so choose. You don't have to, but it would be fun. If you don't have to use the same tag questions, I've got these questions. I went online and I got these questions from a website called Snack Nation, and I can link it below. And so like I said, you don't have to use the same questions I do, but if you like them, you can use them. I can also put them in the description bar, and you can use them if you want, or use your own questions. You can go anywhere you want. If you want to do a would you rather, it's up to you if you want to use the same or different questions, whatever you like to do. So I have, how many questions do I have? I have 15 questions. So let's get started. I have my questions right here, and I'm going to be working on 310, which is W. I want to make sure I am in the screen. Yeah, okay. So the first question is, would you rather be the funniest person in the room or the smartest person in the room? Now, before I get started, this is a, what do you call it? These are my opinions. These are what I would do, of course. And, so hopefully nobody, you can disagree with me if you want, but please no negativity in the comments. If you like the questions, I appreciate it. But if you don't agree with what I say, these are my own thoughts, and I just came up with an answer off the top of my head. I didn't think about it too much, but I did think about it. So, like I said, the first question is, would you rather be the smartest person in the room or the funniest person in the room? I think I'd like to be the funniest person in the room. Being the smartest takes a lot of effort, and I'd rather make people laugh than chew their brain, That's just me. Some people like to be the smartest person in the room, but then the smartest people in the room can also be snobs or arrogant. And funny people could be snobby or arrogant too, but not too many. I love funny people, and I love if I make someone laugh. That makes me happy. So that's the answer to that question. Number 2, would you rather do something you love and make just enough money to get by, or do something you hate and make billions of dollars? Why would you want to do something you hate? If it gives you a lot of money, but you have to like what you do, there's no point in going to work if it's not something you love to do. You want to make a lot of money, but you also want to love what you do. You have to do it every day for who knows how many years. So I think I'd rather do something that I love and just get by. You can be happy with just getting by and doing something you love. If you hate what you do, you won't enjoy your life. Even if you do have millions, you won't enjoy your life. You'll never be happy. Number 3, would you rather have a terrible boss but a great job, or a great boss but a terrible job? So I think I'd rather have a great job. A terrible boss, your boss is not always in the office. He can be, but you can let his attitude roll off your shoulder. I mean, if he's really abusive, that's one thing, but if he's just plain annoying, you can tolerate that if you really love your job. That's what I think. Some people might not agree with me. They'd probably rather have a boss they love and a job they hate, but that's no fun. Number 4, would you rather have an unlimited gift card to a restaurant or a clothing store? I had to think about this one, and knowing my love of food, I mean, you know, I'm not rich, but I'm not poor either. So if I had to choose one of those things, because of the fact that I love food so much, I would rather choose the gift card to the restaurant. Can you imagine all the restaurants you can try if you had an unlimited gift card? Now, would that be an unlimited gift card to any restaurant or one in particular? That question wasn't addressed. It says a restaurant. So maybe it's any restaurant, right? It says to a restaurant. So I'm dying to hear your answers. If any of you agree with any of the ones I said, let me know. Question number 5. Would you rather be on an airplane between 2 arguing passengers or sit next to a screaming infant the whole ride? I'd rather be between 2 arguing passengers because eventually they'll shut up. Sometimes a baby is not very comfortable, they're in pain, and I doubt very much the baby will calm down. The baby might, it depends on what's going on. But like I said, 2 adults can maybe stop arguing. They eventually stop arguing, hopefully. If not, you'll have to punch them out. Or, you know, a baby, you really can't do much about. Like, what are you gonna do, yell at the parents? They can't do anything about the screaming baby, but 2 mature adults arguing, they can stop what they're doing. Number 6, would you rather have unlimited respect or unlimited power? So, in a lot of cases, power usually equals respect. Not always, though. I would rather have unlimited respect. I would rather have someone respect me than to be in a position of power. Because even if you're in a position of power, you're not always respected. So I'd rather be respected. Number 7, would you rather have a completely automated home or a self-driving car? So self-driving cars freak me out, especially the ones that have automatic starters. They freak me out. The ones that can parallel park for you, no thank you. Those freak me out. I'm sure they're fun. I don't know if any of you have driven in a car like that parallel parks for you, but that would freak me out. I wouldn't be very comfortable in a car like that. So if I had a home that cleaned itself, please, yes, that would be one thing off my shoulder. Question number 8. Would you rather live to 150 years old and have a boring life, or live to 50 years old and have an exciting life? Well, I wouldn't want to be 150 years old and look back on my life and say, my God, what a boring life I've had. I never traveled. I never did this. I never did that. Why live so long and not be happy with what you've done with your life? I don't want a dreaded illness. I don't want cancer. But if I live to be 50 and I die of old age, or I die of natural causes, I'd rather live to 50 and have an exciting life, something that I can look back on and enjoy and say, hey, I enjoyed my life. Like I said, some people will have different opinions, but let me know in a nice way in the comments what your opinions are of any of the questions, if you agree with any of them. Would you rather go out for fine dining or order pizza and watch Netflix? Well, I'm not one of those people that likes like expensive cuisine. Like when you go out to a fine dining restaurant, they give you such a small portion and you spend so much money for that little portion. I'd rather go to a restaurant, and I know this is not an option, but I'm just saying, I'd rather to a restaurant where you can get more for your buck, like a buffet, or if they include salad, or if they include a side with your meal, with your main meal. I don't want to go to these places where you have to spend money separately for a salad or um, a side, you know what I mean? Next question. So my answer to that would be to order pizza and watch Netflix. I want to be cozy. I don't mind pizza. I love pizza. I would love it. Number 10. Would you rather have someone tell you the brutal truth or have them lie to you to protect your feelings? Well, the truth can hurt sometimes. The truth does hurt. But you need to hear it sometimes, right? You don't want someone to lie to you just to protect your feelings. That's not right. That's not fair to you or them. So I would rather they be brutal with me, brutally honest. I will be upset for 5 minutes, but I'll get over it. But at least I know the truth. Right, guys? Am I even in? Yes, I am. Let's see. Next. Would you rather forgive or forget? That was a tough one for me to think about. The saying goes forgive and forget, but sometimes people do things and you cannot forgive them. Okay? And you can forget, but it's very difficult. I'd rather forget. There are some things that you don't want to remember either. If there were bad things someone's done to you, you want to forget about it. Can you forgive them? Maybe, eventually. Okay, what's the next letter I'm working on before? Sorry guys, I got interrupted. So, I'm almost finished. I'm working on the R's now. The next question is, would you rather relive the same day repeatedly or use 1 year of your life? Now, that all depends on, I have my answer, but if the day you live repeatedly, if it's a happy day, say your wedding day or special birthday you celebrated or a trip, a special day on a trip, the day you climbed a huge mountain, if it means that, then yes, I would choose living a day repeatedly instead of lose 1 year of your life. Our lives are probably cut short without us knowing anyway, and we don't know about it. So I'd rather live 1 day repeatedly, provided it's a happy day, for the rest of my life. Number 13. Would you rather go back to the past and meet your loved ones who passed away, or go to the future to meet your children or grandchildren to be? I think I'd rather go back to the past to meet my loved ones. Someone who never met their grandparents might want to do that. I can still look at the earth, like after I'm gone. I believe that we'll be able to see what our loved ones are doing back on earth, and I'll be able to see my grandkids. I've met my children, but to meet my grandkids, I'll be able to be a spirit and meet them that way. it's kind of hard to say, you know. Maybe some people would say, well, I want to meet my grandkids. I want to see what they're like. But I also want to meet some people that I never met before or never was close to before. I hope that makes sense, and I hope I don't get nasty comments about that. You know, you don't want to meet your grandchildren? I do. Should I change my answer? Nah. Would you rather meet the love of your life in high school or at the age of 30? Now, this, personally, having been married as long as I have, I put that. Oh, here it is. Looking back, if I didn't know any better, I'd probably say the first one. A lot of people are high school sweethearts, and that's fantastic. But I didn't meet my husband in high school, so I can't say I had a high school sweetheart. But I'd rather meet the love of my life at 30, because you're more mature then. They say you're more mature as you get older. And you would hope that you have lived a little bit before you meet the love of your life, and be able to discern if that person is the love of your life and make better decisions based on experience. If you're in high school, you really don't have a lot of experience, and making mature decisions is not always available. So, again, my opinion. So yeah, I'd rather wait until I was 30 to meet the love of my life. I kind of wish I was a little older. I wouldn't change things the way they are, but I only wish that I was older when I met my husband, so that, I wanted to be wiser. I don't think I was very mature. But anyway. So the last question. Would you rather be with a jealous partner or a distant one? Well, a jealous partner could mean a couple things. A jealous partner could be that they're looking out for you, or, jealous in a way that, makes you feel good about yourself. Like not in a controlling way. That's the other side of it. You don't want that partner to be jealous to the point of controlling, but jealous to the point, if they see another guy looking at you or another girl looking at you, at your partner, they'll get jealous type of thing. You know what I mean? Not in a controlling way, in a positive way, like, oh, she's mine, but someone else is looking at her. I'm proud that, she's so beautiful, or he's so handsome that, someone else is looking at them, but getting a little tug of jealousy, that kind of thing. But not a controlling type of thing. Is like, you can't go anywhere because people will look at you, and type of thing. I hope I make sense. Okay, guys, so that's the end of my Would You Rather. I hope you enjoyed it. So now I'm going to tag 4 people to do this. Like I said, you can choose your own questions. You can go to snacknation.com and find some questions yourself. Go on Google, find yourself questions. If you don't want to do it, that's fine too. But I'm going to tag some friends, and it's fun to listen to other people's opinions about certain things. And we can learn to agree to disagree, right? Some people's answers might not be the same. So have fun with it, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So the 4 people that I'm going to tag are Crafty Chef Diamond, Scrapping Sylvia, Dusty Color and Art, and Diamond Painting Cation. So I'm going to link those 4 people in my description box. So hopefully they'll see the video and they'll do it themselves. I hope they do. Like I said, ladies, you can pick your own questions. You can go to any website, just type in the search engine "would you rather" questions and pick 15 questions and answer them, and we'll have fun getting to know each other. We get to know each other's points of view, so that's a lot of fun. And like I said, no judgment in the comments. This is purely just for fun and just learn about each other. So I hope you had a great time listening to my answers and diamond painting with me, and I will see you on the next video. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.